how important that was, because that was pretty much a game changer of how Seattle that were 82 coming in, one of the better offensive teams in the league. Did you talk about the defense?
Yeah, I thought our defense was really good for the first three quarters. We were flying around, helping each other. We competed on every possession, which we've talked about, and when we guard like that, that only helps our offense.
And then Brittany, she shot 3 for only her 8th make of her career. Is that something that you want her to integrate more into her game, or is that just one of those?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that as she gets more comfortable, you'll see her shoot more of them. I don't know how many per game, but 1 or 2 at least, just because we've got such good pick and roll players and they draw so much attention when she decides to pop. Much rather have her popping to 3 than the 18 feet.
And then Kalea, her 5th 30-point game of the season, 30-plus point game of the season. You just talk about how special she is.
Yeah, she's a closer, right? The game got a little bit tighter than we wanted, and she stepped up and made some huge plays down the stretch.
Nate, I think it was 44 points in the paint. What do you like about just the way you guys were attacking?
Yeah, again, we're going to evolve here as we start to throw it into BG more. We only took 18 threes, but like you said, 44 points in the paint is huge, and she has a big part of that. But yeah, I loved our aggressiveness. I loved our players were speaking up, saying to keep going to her, and she's just a huge presence down there, and she makes some good decisions, and I think as she gets in better basketball shape and just the touch, but she's just a target for us to be able to throw it down there.
You guys kept Jewel Lloyd pretty limited. She's 3 for 15 from the floor. What was the strategy for defending her going into the game, and how do you think your team executed that?
Yeah, I thought Kai did a really good job from the start. Obviously, a lot of people guarded her because we were in our switching package 1 through 4. But just understanding where she's at, I'm sure if you ask Jules, she had some looks that she typically makes. So I think some of it was us and our focus on her, but I think she stepped up and she missed a couple free throws. I didn't think she ever got in the rhythm, and I think that's a credit to our defense.
Can you talk about the rebounding, because they didn't have one offensive rebound in the second half?
Yeah, and they had 6 in the first quarter, right? 10 at halftime, and that was one of the main things we talked about at half is the 10 offensive rebounds, 9 second chance points. So for us, rebounding is defense, and we have to do it collectively. So I was really proud of how we stepped up in the second half.
Natasha Mack comes off the bench. She had those quick 6 points in the second quarter. Can you just talk about how versatile she has been when you call upon her?
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that I'm not getting her more minutes, but obviously, to me, she's backing up one of the greatest centers of all time, and that's what happens when you're a backup, right, to a great player. There's not a lot of minutes to be had. So BG's going to be in there, and when she's not in there, Max needs to be ready, and she's done that. I thought her rolls were really good. I also thought Sophie had 2 awesome passes to her. So, yeah, it was we needed those points at that time.
Coach, Diana Taurasi with her 300th win, 3rd in WNBA history. Can you speak on that a little bit and the importance of?
Yeah, when I think of DT, I think winner. I mean, that's who she is. She prides herself on that. You can talk about a lot of different things as a basketball player, but the thing I hear DT talk about most is winning, and that's the most important thing. And hopefully before it's all done, she becomes the number 1 in that list. I think she would probably be most proud of that.
You've had to squeeze out some wins to have control of this game from start to finish, never trailed, led by 21 or whatever it was. Is that just part of that evolution that you're talking about, that you can open up a little more, room to breathe, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for pointing that out. The first games that have been pretty stressful, the first 13 back and forth, and or not playing very well. So yeah, that was the first one we've led start to finish, and I think we have that potential. It's us deciding that we can be that team each and every night, and so I thought up until the last 5 minutes of the fourth, that's when things got a little bit close, but we stepped up and made the plays at the end.
We'll go to Stephen on Zoom.
And coach, just kind of looking at Rebecca Allen, on one side of the ball, she's switching, providing rim protection, gapping in help, and on the other side, she's keeping advantages for you and maintaining your spacing. Can you speak to how well she helps to connect things for your team on both ends of the floor?
Yeah, Becca's been awesome. You know, she's obviously, we've got great players on this team, and you know, we probably don't talk about Sophie and Beck, what they bring each night, each possession. But Beck, defensively, the fact that she's willing to guard point guards, her size, her length, you know, we need her to continue to keep shooting those threes, driving, straight line drives. But Beck was a big all-season pickup for us, and we're so excited she's here, and I think every game that she's playing, she's getting more comfortable.
Coach, you guys have a big game on Tuesday. What are you guys going to be doing on your off day, and what's the plan looking ahead to that?
I feel with this schedule, every game is a big game. Everyone keeps coming. Yeah, you know, it's we'll watch some film, obviously, tomorrow. We probably won't do a lot. You know, we've got a veteran group that they understand what they need to do to take care of their body and get ready. But, you know, mentally, what can we do to help them prepare? And we'll be ready. Tomorrow, you know, it feels like 9:30 tonight, but it's only 2:30, so I'm looking forward to going and having dinner with my family, enjoying tonight, and then we'll get back to work tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Nothing.